Good. Ah, 잠깐만. Well, also part of the problem is, and I didn't know this, the expression pedal does not have a toe switch. So, I have to assign one of the three switches on the MX5 to turn the wah on and off, which I figured out how to do that, so I think I'm good. Cigarette lady probably knows how to work it. Okay, so I got the MX5 sitting right here on the table. So that's what it takes to turn it on and off. So I'm just gonna have to live with that. So that's not the worst thing ever. So well, the thing is, on this pedal, it's turned all the way counterclockwise. I'm like, what's that knob supposed to be doing? I don't know. It's okay. I might try some different wall pedals, but I don't want to touch anything right now. And the I would like to be able to control the output of my delay with the built-in expression pedal. But I don't know how to do that. Just limits the range. And I figured I don't know if the 1 or 2 switch on the bottom is that controlling 2 different things, which would be kind of weird, right? Or is it a polarity or something? Because you don't want to control the wah with also the output of your delay or something. So I know some pedals you can do that, but I don't know how that would work with just one pedal, right? But no, dude, thank you. That's a polarity. Okay. I mean, there was no way I was gonna go spend. I was looking at expression pedals, the Boss FV 500. Everything's fucking $100. It's like, dude, I'm just changing zeros and ones on my fucking head rush, okay? I don't need a $100 metal, expression pedal. So this $18 one, fucking epic. So yeah, on the head brush, I don't know if you can see, Sean put those big topper buttons, right? So that's on and that's off. I just got to hit it, right? So that works fine. Yeah, I'm not gigging, man. If I was gigging, I'd get the $100 Mission Engineering expression pedal, but this thing ain't gonna do anything but sit right here under my coffee table, and there you go. So, thank you. Actually, it was like fucking $28, fucking $10 shipping or some shit. Whatever, dude. I gotta do something. And broke after 2. Yeah, okay. There's not much to them, is it? What is today? Is today Monday? Okay. Yeah, I had to cancel. I had to cancel an appointment for Wednesday. I was supposed to get a needle stuck in my knee, but my knee's doing fine. Well, I won't say fine, it's doing good. Girl said, if your knee's not hurting, just call and cancel the appointment. It's not good to shoot steroids in there if you don't need it. Like, that sounds good to me. Although next month I do get needles to my spine again, so that's always. Yeah, I'm used to it. The doctor's really good, man. And I hear a lot of people that are, I've had those epidurals. Oh, fuck, this guy's here again. What time do y'all come on? Oh, by Monday you mean Wednesday. He lied, bastard. Well, y'all don't play guitar anyway. Well, no, it's not like anybody comes here to see or hear me play guitar. So they're just hoping the other guys will come in and they can hear Randy Price play guitar. I'm flipping. Does it help when I do this? Because I'm changing channels. There's just nothing on TV on Mondays. I think the Olympics are done. Shouldn't there be football on? But if y'all want to do some super chats, came here to hear the birds. You all hear the. Oh, I thought it was Karen, not that Karen, but it's Karen. If you donate $50 in a super chat, I'll change the lights on my keyboard. As soon as I figure out how to change the lights on my keyboard. I know you gotta press the fucking key, the FN key. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to hear. Happy Monday. Happy beginning of paying taxes because Quentin doesn't have to. Ah, this is your burner account. I get it. Well, I'll talk to you here. You can't see me. Hey, it's Quentin James. How's it going? I talked to your squeeze earlier today. He calls me in Messenger, right? So my computer makes this most ear-piercing, annoying telephone digital ringing noise. There he is right there, speak of the devil. So I got to get up. I got to find which button to push. Does it help when I do that? Which button to push on my fucking multi-USB thing. And luckily I got my camera working because usually I got to turn everything on. I got to go turn on the Go XLR software, get my headphones on to answer the goddamn phone on the computer. And it's Steve asking me computer tech questions all the time because I'm like Bill Gates now or something. There's a quote. What was, damn it, I wanted to remember this because it would be funny. It's not brother from another mother. Brother from a different squirter or something. Well, I figured it out kinda. As it turns out, the expression pedal does not have a toe switch like a crybaby does, right? So I figured out how to, let me see if I can get it here. Okay, there's 3 switches, buttons, right? On the head rush. It's got those big topper things on it, right? So I had to assign that. So all I got to do is hit the toe switch. So I can live with that. Weed from another seed. Chris Drock, what's up? So yeah, if you all want to come hang, there's the link to somebody else's channel. I don't know what that link is to, but if you want to click on that. I think that's for Under the Bus, which comes on at Wednesdays or something. Kurt, I sent a couple of pictures to the horny little Slipknot kid because Xander, whatever the fuck his name is, posted that video about hanging out with Slipknot on the side of the stage, and I don't know, somebody gave him the finger to say hello or something. I thought that was funny. Mm. And I went to the settings and I turned down the, don't be shocked, turned the gain down a little bit on the Soldano. I added the EQ pedal, just boosted the mids and the high mids maybe. And I turned the output down on the delay a little bit because I need to figure out how to do the expression pedal. I don't think the gain is well below 7. I don't know, dude. Oh, yes, it does. I know. Thank you very much. That's all Quentin James right there. I don't know, dude. I'm feeling pretty horny. I got the wah pedal kind of working right in here and everything. And absolutely. I don't know. Whatever key it's in, just not major. Yeah, I sent you a link, didn't I? What if the soggy box up there depends on what's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, I might have sent you the wrong fucking link. Might have sent you my YouTube link. Hold on. Watch, I probably sent everybody the fucking wrong link. SDB. Hold on. Yeah, I think I sent you my the wrong link here. Hold on. StreamYards. I sent you the YouTube link. I sent John and Trev the YouTube link. They're clicking it on, going, fucking Quentin. I'll send it to John, see if he comes on. He'll want to play that new fancy amp of his. I know he will. Five a shot. Yeah, I sent the YouTube link. I know. Like that's a real big surprise to anybody. Because right there, I can't point. Right there, it doesn't say YouTube. It says StreamYard, dummy. I'm not real good with computers, man. Oh. I need to send her that in an email. Hey, I did that one time. I never hear the end of it. You're on your way to sleeping on the couch tonight there, buddy. Mister. I don't even know what that is. Like an 8-ball, and you kids with your emojis and your shoes with wheels on them, and I don't know what that is. Big 7-inch floppy disks for all that memory. You know, somebody was talking about computers yesterday. Oh, ball and chain. Okay. Yeah, my ball and chain left me for another ball and chain, bitch. My first computer tower had an 850 megabyte hard drive. The little memory card, like the size of your pinky fingernail, that goes in my rearview mirror camera. It's like a fucking 128 gig. Hatchet gash. Oh my god. You got them big elephant ears? Big drapes? Hey, at least you have a gash. This is what do they call this? Hold on. I'll let y'all guess what this is. You know when you go into a business meeting and you're shaking everybody's hand, hey, how's it going? Probably 97% of the time that hand you're shaking is the one they use to, you know what I'm saying? It is the hand. This one's like by Strange. I can't go lefty. Okay, Mrs. Dental Dam. That's a little bit too much gain for that song, isn't it? Like Slayer doing Skinner. Oh, let's see if I can do the Billy Squier. How about we tune my guitar first? That G string, that was a little funky. A string. morning, Ted. So what was the deal? Somebody said we were arguing. You said I had a big head and my car was ugly or something like that. What's going on? I like Ted said, well, Steve, he's on a different kind of time schedule than Quentin. And Steve actually has a job and Quentin sleeps. They get Karen mad before Steve comes in. I see Steve, but no camera. There he is. Karen, I see Steve in the green room, but I'm just gonna let him just sit there because it's Steve's fault. There he is. There, how's it going?
I was just about to type something really rude in the chat, so there you go.
Okay, yeah, I got it set up to where I got to hit one button on the MX-5, right, for the wah pedal to turn on, because the expression pedal, little did I know, does not have a toe switch.
Yeah. Nobody told you about that, did they, Blue Morks?
That's what you get for $18. Yeah. Oh, Blue Mox right now, he's just laughing and laughing.
Yeah, he's like, he thought there was a toe switch.
Well, I spent about a half an hour. This thing should not be that complicated, Steve. It really should.
Of course it should.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I had an ADA MP1 and a Teleflex. Just a whole rack, 12 space full of shit. I could MIDI map. That shit was so easy back then, but I know I'm crying. Is that two pickups?
Yeah. It's a Duosonic. The clue's in the name. Duosonic.
Reminds me of my Music Master, which had one
right.
single, which was a
That should have been called a Monosonic.
When you're wanting to play AC/DC, that's not the guitar to get. No, that's what...
You know what? I have used this guitar with my... It's behind my head. My 1963 Silvertone 1482 and a greenback loaded 412. And it was instant Malcolm Young.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I was hired to do a session, and it was like... It was arena rock, but not in the hair metal sense. It was definitely in the AC/DC sense. And I showed up with this rig, and Karen, not yet. Wait till I get there. Like it was ridiculous. Like the guy said, like the engineer was like, so how much was that guitar? So it was like, well, retail was $299, but I didn't pay that much for it. And then he said, well, how much was the amp? I said, well, I think I paid about $150. And I had this AMT overdrive, the Fatal Tube overdrive pedal, which is a great pedal. It's got 6 knobs, 4 of which are gain.
Oh my God!
But it's not that dirty. It's like it's different levels of kind of compression and dynamics more than dirt, if you know what I mean. And I said, yeah, I picked that up for like $50 off of eBay. And he goes, so your rig cost like half of what the last guy here like paid for an overdrive pedal. I went, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And he said, and it's kicking his rigs ass, I said, yeah, the Walmart special. It's the welfare rig, but it works. Well,
do you know...
It was what they wanted, right?
Do you know the story of my first rig of doom?
No.
Okay, I had a Defender Music Master, which was, for people that don't know, it's a Mustang. If you take the pickguard off, it's routed just like a Mustang. Mm-hmm. It has one single coil in the neck. And my dad bought me a Fender Super Twin, all right? Which had that distortion control on it. It sounded like you just ripped your speakers when,
Yeah, no, it was delicious. I remember it.
So I got, and I didn't know, I didn't know it. Well, I don't know anything now, but I didn't, I bought a an LPB1 linear power booster,
Yep.
which was actually pretty cool back then, right? But it still didn't do it for me. It wasn't until I traded it in for a big muff that I became the guitar god that we all know and love today.
Well, there you go.
But 180 tube watts through 212s was redonkulously loud.
Yeah. Ice pick to the forehead, too.
Oh my God. And it was one day I learned what, it had the tilt back legs on the side, and I went to tilt it back, and I quickly learned what happens when the reverb springs shake when you have your amp up loud. I thought I blew the damn thing up. I was like, what the fuck was that? What'd I do? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say so.
And there's a reverb pedal that actually has a setting. You can hit a switch and it'll make that noise.
Yeah, they do one where you can kick it and it emulates that whole thing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something there.
That amp was like a super reverb. It had a handle on top of it, and I don't know why they put a handle on top. Maybe to hold it while you're tilting it back or something.
Yeah. Certainly wasn't to carry it with, let's face it.
130 pounds and it's a handle on the top. Okay, yeah, thank you.
All right. This is going to be a bit of a drive-by visit, though, Q. So you want to jam something?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, you know me, I just kind of come on whenever I fucking feel like it. Yeah, go ahead and start it, and let me find the volume on the backing and make sure.
Have you seen the ridiculous stories that Ted's telling today?
Ted?
Yeah.
No, what's Ted? Florida, Ted?
Yeah. Apparently you bought a 6-pack of dental dams at Kroger today.
Man, I really got to stop posting videos on Kroger. No, dude, you can't call the sick. Those were trash bags, for fuck's sake. Ted's like, well, you just put it over your head, So
that's the ultimate dental dam.
You got to be careful because you could get it in your ears and your nose.
Yeah.
I think we should just shut up and play something.
Shut up and play your guitar.
Yeah, but I'll try to switch and
D minor.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do you want to start so you can get your levels?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start it. How about that? You ready?
I'm ready.
17-5-3.
Oh, shit.
velocity needs to come up a bit. There you go, dude. I'm just writing some more stuff about Ted. I'm just going to throw it up in the comments here. See what he's got to say about this. I actually sent him photos to prove it, so no.
And I've been talking and my mic was on mute. So.
Oh, thank God. It's way more interesting that way.
Well, I'm using that. Shut up. I'm using an analog delay, and I went from 22 on the mix output to 27, and it was like just way too much. Like, fuck. You recorded with that guy Nickelback. Who's that?
I've certainly played on a couple of the albums. I don't know if they kept what I did. I mean, it was literally the sort of thing where I was like teching guitars, and like there was one thing when they were borrowing a couple of my 7 strings, and yeah, Chad was tracking stuff, and he just looked at me and goes, "Oh, fuck, you play it." I went, "All right, what am I doing?"
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if he kept it. I've no idea.
Yeah.
But you know. See, Ted doesn't realize I have enough genuine stories to not need to pull his leg.
Well, I don't know if y'all know this, but we played this club in Cincinnati. Fuck. I always knew that. Caddies. And it was on the riverfront, because I remember standing outside looking at the old riverfront stadium that used to look like a big spaceship, like Lost in Space. And I was just, I was in awe. This is going to sound gay. I was in awe at how huge that thing was. And we were still several blocks away from it. And I'm like, that thing's a monster. I mean, it was just scary. It was so gigantic. Anyway. Mm-hmm. So on one end of there were 2 stages. And our stage had, we just needed what they call racks and, well, not racks and stacks. We just needed our board and our PA rack, our effects rack, yep. Right? So on the floor were 2 PV dual 18s per side, and flying were 2 215 horns. On the other side, first side were 8 dual 18s and 4 of the dual 15 horns per side. So it was like, holy shit. Mm-hmm. So on the other side of the stage was a flock of seagulls.
Nice.
We played with a flock of seagulls.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So band I was in, we played, the bass player was part of the Redgrave family. Danny Redgrave, his name was. So his aunties were Vanessa and Lynn Redgrave. Like
oh, yeah.
You know, the entire family was showbiz, Oscar winners, you name it. So anything we did, there was always like showbiz people kind of hanging out with us kind of thing. And we were hanging out with an Australian soap star by the name of Les Hill, and it was his birthday. And some BBC Radio 1 guys were there. Well, the main sort of top 40 chart DJ was there. So we was hiding in Les's room, just playing some tunes with acoustics kind of thing, and they tracked us down. And the guy was like, "Well, who are you?" Like, what? So he actually booked us to play his club, and it was a 1,000-head club, but the sound system was ridiculous. Yeah. So it was oval shaped, and everything pointed at the middle of the dance floor.
Oh,
and I was sound checking my guitars, standard tuning, Ibanez Gems, like nothing super chunky, and I felt my spleen liquefy as I walked through the focal point of the PA. This place was, maybe the size of like a tennis court, like in total. There was 100K of JBL turbo sound in there.
holy shit.
When I was
Wow.
when I was sound checking my guitars, they hadn't turned the subs on yet. There was 30,000 watts of subs in there. They played "Cop Killer" by Ice-T.
Yeah.
I thought the building was going to come down. Like the
Wow.
amount of like stuff was just
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
And yeah, we played about a 45-minute set, and it was just insane, like absolutely insane.
We played with, it's not to brag, we were a cover band that were hired to come in and play after them, Collective Soul, right? So a company named Loud and Clear did their PA. I've never played on a PA with side fills
Right.
that was louder than our PA. Our PA was, we had per side 230 cabinets for subs, so that's
Yeah.
But other places we played also had stacks that we would just tie into, right?
Yep.
But this place, and we played there a lot. It was probably 3,000 people. We played on College
Yep.
Rock Night, which was right by the university, so it's just instant, insane.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only place where we had to rent PA cabinets and amps
Yep.
for the PA. It was just, there was no way we'd fill that place up. But yeah, that was the time where I turned my 50-watt head through two 412s up to 8.5.
Yep.
Because I hit an A chord to start, and I could not hear my fucking. It's like, what the fuck? Whoa!
Well,
I mean,
the other thing with this venue was like he would have, like whatever the latest trendy pop chart sensation was. So the week
Yeah.
before we played was, I don't know if you remember, 2 Unlimited. No,
But-
no, 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 there's no limits. That was their one hit.
Yeah.
So we all used to say no lyrics because that's all it was. But like, so they were like top 10 in the UK at the time. They went on stage, did their sort of 20-minute cabaret set, which is what we were supposed to do, was 20 minutes. And the dance floor emptied, everybody went to the bar. We played for 45 minutes because the dance floor filled up. And people were just going bonkers. They just wanted to hear some good old rock and roll.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it was quite the scene.
And the thing is, we were doing Shine by Collective Soul and Gel.
Yeah.
We were doing 2 of their songs. And of course, we're not going to play it. But it was, their roadies came out of the stage door with all their shit. They got their fucking tour bus. And we just go in. The guys from Loud and Clear just put like fucking Sennheiser 421s in front of my cabinets. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you just do this number for like 15 seconds, and that's your sound check. Go! I mean, but they, I think what might have happened was they may have,
You imagined it?
no, they may have
Okay.
booked that place like maybe a year before, and maybe
Right.
that album really hit because they were playing, arenas by then, so. Maybe
Actually, you
they
know
were,
what? The same thing happened actually with Nickelback here. They were booked to play a small local club, like a 200-seater kind of thing, nightclub.
but they
and-
booked those way out in advance.
Well, and that's the thing.
Way
Like
out.
they were playing arenas with How I Remind You just everywhere,
Yeah, yeah,
and they still showed up and played that 200-head club
yeah.
as it was a booking. Yeah,
I
very cool.
figured either it had to be that, or either maybe they were going from Indianapolis to Nashville, and Louisville's right in between, and they said, "Hey, we want to play," and so I don't know. I think it's the first one, but
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't get to meet the guys. We were standing there at the stage door, all my shit's plugged in. I just got to wheel it in. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, you got, hopefully 10 minutes and that's it,
Oh,
dude. I mean, come on, let's
Dude,
go.
the same band that played this Radio 1 DJs club. We did a showcase for a producer at a fancy recording studio called Nomis Studios. They're in Shepherd's Bush in London. And he wanted us just to like play 5 or 6 songs just so he could hear what we were doing. And literally we pulled up in our 2 vans, like my Volkswagen camper and another little box van thing. And this absolute army of dudes in coveralls with clipboards just appeared and emptied our vans. And I was like, I hope they work for the studio, because otherwise we just lost all our gear. This is like
got robbed.
This is a really good con, So they gave us a little like guided tour of the studio with all the platinum records and the gold records and like every artist you can imagine. And we could hear music in live rooms. Oh, that's so and so right now. Yeah, they're just pre-production. So we get to this live room that they want us to play in. It's like the size of most people's living room, but there's 10K of PA in there and a stage.
Oh.
And the little calendar board on the outside of the room just had the month that we were doing stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it was Lenny Kravitz for the 2 weeks before us, then us for the weekend, and then Duran Duran for the rest
Holy
of the month.
shit.
So did any of us take a picture of that calendar board? No, nobody had a,
Right, yeah.
Pre-smartphones, pre-digital cameras, we'd have actually had the disposable Instamatic thing,
Right.
and actually had to go into the drugstore to get them developed. You know what I mean? Like, it was too much effort. And so literally we walk into this room and all of our gear is already there. And like, they've never seen our gear before, but obviously they've seen enough gear that it is literally like an engineer's exploded diagram on the stage. Like, it's all there, all in the right order. All we had to do was just plug it in.
Wow.
Just ridiculous. And we had maybe taken 10 minutes to walk up to that room, and they not only got it out the vans, it was set up, So yeah, nuts.
Well, fuck,
There you
your
go.
stories are way better than mine.
I don't know about that. You got good stories, man.
Did I tell you we played with a flock of seagulls?
Yeah, yes, you did. You mentioned that. Yeah.
And this is way after that hit.
Did you run?
I ran so far away. Dude, this is way... and they didn't have the
It's like T-ball. I love it.
They didn't have the original... Yeah, low-hanging fruit. They didn't have the original guitar player. This guy's signal was... This is going to sound bad, too. It was so wet with reverb and delay. It's like, really, dude? I mean, I get it, but really, I had no idea they were going to be there. It's not like,
Yeah.
But yeah, we played 2 1-hour sets that night with Collective Soul, and fuck, I got paid like $1,800. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, we'd have done that for free.
Yeah, it's fun doing shit like that, right?
Yeah, when you get a call, because the booking agency always called me, right? I did all the business stuff, right? And, hey, you guys want to play with Collective Soul tonight? It was on a Thursday or Wednesday or whatever. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, let me think about that. Yes.
The only thing that sucked was my girlfriend and I, we had a big, she was a cardiac nurse, so our schedules were, it's hard to get together, and we had planned this dinner out and a night out and everything. And it's like, look, this band is a democracy, and it's Collective Soul, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, we just have to reschedule. And she's like, you love the band more than you love me. And I said, what are you, 8 years old? Click. Oh, dude, I shouldn't have said. You ever say something and you're like, wait, come here. No, wait a
You're
minute,
like,
come back.
Backspace, delete. Hey, you want to play something in E major?
I don't care. Let me try that. I'm stuck there about that 12th fret. I was talking to Guitar Hack about this exact same thing, going, in any other key and minor, it's just, I'm either kind of pentatonic blues scale with a little bit of major patterns, that's my bag. That's my go-to. And major, okay, I got it here at the 13th fret, the 3 note per string. but everywhere else, I'm not real comfortable. I know, we'll start here in the root note. Okay, but then the pattern's gonna. Right? So
Yeah,
anyway.
I thought you were about to play some. Okay, no.
Is this Ryan or Randy, or that's a whole new looking the moniker?
I
thing
would
to
say
do
by
there.
the two words used, it's Ryan.
What the? Okay, Ryan, if you want to come in, I think Steve's not going to be here long, but
No, we'll do one more. Now I'm gonna scoot. I've actually
Okay.
got to leave the house and look at real musicians for
oh,
an evening.
nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's not do. Let me piddle around with some E major stuff. Let's not work on
Yeah.
E major.
here we go.
No, I don't want to do E major.
You don't want to?
I really don't.
It's C sharp minor.
Okay, fuck it.
Yeah. You want me to start? I got a baby guitar. I'll start.
I'm just gonna move, dude.
Yeah. Why do you need help moving?
C sharp minor. Okay,
All right.
Ryan. I'm waiting for Ryan. Quentin's got to play E major.
So I knew it wasn't a troll account because they didn't say anything nice about your tone. So I knew it was definitely them. Are you muted again?
No, I'm just not real fucking happy, that's all.
You were speechless?
Ain't it so many bad notes since the last time you had me play an E major, you bastard.
That's all right. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah, just...
It's fine. It's how you learn stuff.
Ah, shut up. I'm just like, okay, 3 notes per string. Right there. Okay, just stay there. Yeah, but it's still not sounding good. Just stay there. It's supposed to be right. There you go. 3, 4. It's okay. Try the wah pedal now. Do something, dumbass.
Well, and the thing was, there was definitely a couple of spots where you could play an E minor. It was a little weird. I'd have to actually have a proper listen to that one because that's the first time I've heard that one too. But it definitely seemed to wander into minor every now and then, depending on what the other chord voicings were. And it was like, this is not exactly E major, but there you go.
I feel like John DeShane the other night. You apparently you picked a song that it wasn't the key. He said it wasn't the key. It was just the fucking melody or whatever.
It was the changes. It was weird.
Yeah,
because
he was just...
on the turnaround. It went to a minor third instead of
It wasn't a
Yeah.
yeah, nice bluesy turnaround kind of.
Yeah, it was.
And
well,
he
I
was
mean,
just like
it still sounded bluesy, but when you tried to play over it, it was like, where is
He was
this
like-
going?
he was like
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah. No, it went minor third, then the fifth, then the fourth. So it's just a weird little turnaround.
Jimmy says I'm falling to pieces without my ya. Hey, it's right. Don't you think I can't run it through the effects loop? I'll figure it
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure Digitech must make a Yaya freestanding. Like you can just buy one.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, this was all unscheduled as I always am, and thanks for coming by. And I do see Piggy back there, so I didn't know if I told you that or whatever.
Oh, okay. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I'm proud owner of. Yeah, he's still laughing. It doesn't have a toe switch, dumbass. All right, kids. We see you later.
Yeah. Bye.